Okay. We got enough people in the building right now. Shout out to my TSM family members that are on here right now. I called some of them out. Love you girls dearly. And to the new people that might not know who I am, I'm your boy Beatty. I'm your host for the day. You know, I'm the softball motivator. I like to motivate my girls to get as far as they can in the game of softball and just get their life together on and off the field. I got a great topic for you girls today, and I think you're really going to vibe with me. I think you're really going to love what I have to say. I'm going to preach a little bit to you about probably some things that your parents probably done told you, that your coach probably done told you, but it's going to come from me, so you know it's going to be a little different. I'm going to put a little bit of my own seasoning on it, you feel me? But so without further ado, like we always do, make sure you'll get something to write with and something to write on. Take your notes, jot it down. Do what you got to do. Don't be crazy and chance this to memory. I want you to really take advantage of this opportunity, okay? So I'll give you 10 seconds before we get started with the topic. And then if you have any questions that I didn't answer last time, go ahead and submit them. Get a head start, okay? Press the question mark button at the bottom of the screen. Submit your question, okay? Submit your question. We will have a big Q&A at the end of this, and we'll get to that as soon as possible, all right? So here we go. The first thing I want you to write down, this is the topic for today. I'm about to go in. Ooh. The topic for today's talk is it's cutoff season. Write that down. It's cutoff season. I'm going to put that in right now. Today's topic, it's cutoff season. I'm getting ready to go in. My handle, CJ Beatty 44, right here. Look at that right there. Ooh, let me pin that for you, for the people that's coming in a little bit later. Yo, it's cutoff season, so let me just rap to you real quick about that. Okay, so I just feel like I've been motivating you girls on here. I've been getting you right with these live stay readies that Easton Fast Pitch has put on. Everybody's on here trying to get you ready. But I feel like the next thing that we need to discuss is cutoff season, you know? And I feel like there's somebody on here that has the talent to be recruited, that has the talent to be a top player, to possibly go on and do some phenomenal things in softball or in life. But those friends, oh my God, here we go. I'm getting ready to, those friends that you hang around, honey, sister, honey, boo-boo, they dragging you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they dragging you down. And I thought that this would be a phenomenal topic to talk about today, because I know you are tired, sick and tired of giving it your all, but trying to figure out why in the world is it not working for me? What are some things that are possibly slowing me down from reaching my goals? And here it is. I'm tagging myself in. Let's go. It's cutoff season. It's time for you to let your friends know that you gotta put out if you're gonna be my friend. Like, for real, with all due respect, it's 2020. We done been through the corona pandemic. I hope Godspeed that we get out of this quickly and safely, and it's on the end of it. But we done been through some tough times, and I'm trying to get my life together. I want to go to school to play softball. I want to go to school to get an education and do something with my life. If your friends ain't talking like that, it's time for them to get cut. It's time for them to let them know that they ain't making the squad this year. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them go. It's time for you to let them go. See, a lot of times people set so many goals. You know, I want to lead the team in this. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to, be recruited. I want my name to be up there on the charts. I want this. I want that. But then you go and hang around negative Nancy, negative Ashley, negative Stacy, and then you share your dreams and goals with them, and then they're not helping you out. They're bashing you, telling you, girl, just let it go. That's not your thing anyway. You need to let that go. Or you're not good enough for that. I don't know why you continue to do that. Your thing is soccer. I don't know why you play softball. Softball, you're terrible at it. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just telling you straight. Look, the reason why you don't make it is because you got a lot of people in your life that don't believe in you in your circle. And that's why I see some hearts coming up, because I got some people like, yo, he preaching. He talking to me. I needed to hear this. You know, I might have some parents on here now that's like, yo, sit down and listen to this brother because he telling it like it is. So many times as a scout, I'm a scout. So many times as a scout, we hear the stories of how this girl was projected to go so far, but her circle, the one she hang around, stopped her from getting to her opportunity. And I don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be you. Okay, so that's why I named this topic today Cutoff Season, because it's time for you to slide in your friends' DMs. It's time for you to ask some questions. It's time for you to drag them and put them down and interrogate them. It's time for you to interview them over again and say, listen, it's a new criteria for you to be my friend now. And I need for you to put out. Some of you girls on here do more for your friends than they do for you. So does that sound like a friend? I'm preaching. I told you I'm preaching. I need to put a robe on, ladies. I'm preaching. You do more for your friends than they do for you. You're the one keeping their life together, but they ain't helping you keep your life together. You're the positive one of the group, but the rest of them are negative. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's time out for that. See, let me tell you, I'm digging deep today. I appreciate the hearts and the loves. I'm digging deep because if I say something that makes sense to you, press the hearts, put a comment on there and say, put the hands up emoji, do something. All right. See, the reason why I need for you, because somebody on here is like, yo, I didn't even think I was coming on here to get a life lesson today, but you need to hear this, whether softball is for you or not. Whether you're going to go on to play D1 softball or not, whether you're going to go on to play at the next level or not, you need to hear this because you will not go far in life hanging around the wrong people. You need your circle. Listen to me closely. Your circle should be so tight. Your security to be, let me slow down. I'm getting too excited. Your inner circle should be something that you hold to high regards, ladies. Listen to me. You don't let just anybody in your circle. Letting people in your circle is like letting anybody in your house. You don't let just anybody in your house. You gotta vet them. You gotta interview them. They gotta run through a process. Don't be so quick to throw friends. Oh, here we go. Don't be so quick to throw friends, the name friends, on anybody. Just because they, pick you up and take you home one time, you want to call them a friend. Just because they give you some lunch money sometimes, you want to call them a friend. But every other time you hang with them, they all talking negative. They ain't a friend. That's just a person. They an associate. You got to build that up because that's your self-worth. For real, that's your self-worth. And I like it. I like it. So getting back on to today's topic, then we're about to go to the Q&As real quick as I wrap this up. It's cutoff season. I need for you girls to do this for me right here. I have I have an assignment that I want you ladies to do. Check this out. I have an assignment that I want you ladies to do. It's called evaluating your friends. For the ones that are taking notes, stay with me. What I need for you to do is get you a blank sheet of paper. Okay, get you a blank sheet of paper. And on that blank sheet of paper, I need for you to write your top 5 friends. Okay? Your top 5 friends. So right now I'm numbering them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for the ones that are all bougie, right, and act like, yo, I got a lot. Check my Instagram. I got way more friends than 5. I'll be like, honey, no, don't do that. Don't come from me, okay? You hear what I'm saying? I ain't talking about your followers. Half of them followers are robots anyway. So your top 5 friends, the people that you spend the most time with. Who gets your attention, whether it's phone, in school, just who you hang around with the most. Who do you give your most time to? Who do you trust the most? I need for you to be able to write that down. Okay. You see how I have that down right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to write their names down. Let me fill them in. Let me put right here, Stacy, Amanda. I hope I'm not calling nobody's names on this live. Stacy, Amanda, Ashley, Becca, and Reby. Okay, so you write this down just like this. These are your top 5 friends in no particular order, but those are the ones that came to mind. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is draw a line down the middle of your paper, just like so. Line down the middle of your paper, just like this. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to draw a line across the top of your paper, just like this, at the top of your paper. Okay, on one side at the top, you're going to put a P, and that stands for positives. And then you're going to draw an N on the other one, and that stands for negatives. You see what I'm saying? All you need to do right now is a simple task, a simple thing for you to do, simple assignment. But I need for you to listen to me closely when it comes to doing this. This is called evaluating your friends. You set it up with your top 5 friends. You list your top 5 friends on the left, and then you put your positives and your negatives, and you draw them all out. Okay? And I need for you to be able to do this and take your time doing this. It's a fun exercise. So for Stacy, you write down all the positive things that she's done to you and for you. Okay? All the positive things that she may have said, or you don't have to list them all individually. Just say she talks positive to you, or whatever you've seen her do positively, you write it down. Same thing for Amanda, Ashley, Becca, Reby, whoever, you write that down. Okay? On the negatives, the same thing. List down everything, write down everything that you've seen those friends, those individual friends do negatively or what they've done negatively to you. You see what I'm saying? The real reason, and I encourage you to do this. I know some people think it's corny. Some people think it's lame. Don't let me get started on the ones that think it's corny and lame, because, I can definitely size you up to let you know what you're going to do with your entire life if you continue to think that way. But this is not that call. This is for the ones that really want to better themselves. They really want to better themselves on and off the softball field. Okay. So for the ones that are tuning in, that are listening to me talk about this, I need for you to do this exercise. I want you to visibly and I want you to see who and what you're hanging around. Okay? Because somebody on this call needed this. Somebody on this live talk needed this. You need to see who you're hanging around. Stop giving your time and energy just to anybody. Hold yourself up on high regard and say that I deserve to hang around people that are going to push me, motivate me. When I feel like giving up, they're going to motivate me to do another rep, do another lap, take some more swings, do some more throws, change my diet. You need to hang around people that are going to push you to be better. Okay. And that's why I called it cutoff season for this episode, because I am tired of watching people miss the mark because of just simply the people that they're hanging around and the lack of. Okay, so make sure you do that exercise, and let me wrap it up so we can get to the Q&A. Okay, I really want us to make sure that we capitalize on this cutoff season episode, this topic on Stay Ready on Easton Fast Pitch, because you girls have a bright future ahead of you. Okay, for the ones that are staying to this live, that are staying connected to me as TSM, the softball motivator, you have something special on the inside of you that keeps you coming on these lives, that keeps you here. There's something on the inside of you that wants more out of life. And that's why you stick close to these lives, because there's something special on the inside of you that's clamoring to get outside of you. Okay, so I applaud you for your efforts to change. I applaud this. I applaud you for your efforts to change. Don't get upset if people don't want to change with you. As you go to the top, you're going to see a lot of people fall off. It's a harder road as you get better in life. It doesn't get easier as you climb the mountain. It gets tougher. But just know, keep your mind focused on your goal at the top of the mountain, and you keep on trucking. You keep on moving forward. People will fall off. People will fall off. But at the end of the day, if they fall off, they were meant to fall off. Some of the friends that you have, they were A1, day one friends for the first 3 chapters of your book of your life. But the next chapters, they're not going to be there. You know why? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. You grew. And you told them that you're trying to grow and go beyond, but they didn't want to go with you mentally. So therefore, you know what? You gave them the pink slip. It was cutoff season. And this is where you leave them behind. Because you got a destination. You're on a mission, and your destination is greatness. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I love you girls dearly, and I don't even know all you girls, but I love the energy that I get from coming on here, because I know out of the 21 people, the 20 plus people that are on here right now, that somebody, one or two, maybe three, maybe four people needed to hear this. Maybe you were in a rut. Maybe you were in a situation where you just felt like you were alone, or felt like you didn't have anything going right for you, and you needed to hear this to be motivated, to know that you have what it takes to go the distance. And if that's you, I applaud you. But let me tell you something, if you hang around people that think things like this are corny, then you don't need to be with them, because I can tell you, you're not going to go far in life thinking that way. This is information. This is free game for you to be able to possibly change your life forever. Do something special for your family. All right. Okay, so let's open this up for Q&A. I see we got some people down there at the bottom. We got some time. Got about 10 minutes of Q&A right here. But I love you, Bella. I know this is special. This is really special. It really is a special moment. And I mean, just to go on, and I hate to say it, Bella, but I'm going to be real right here. Bella says, I'm going to start crying because it's getting to me. But let me tell you why people cry. Because there's something inside of them that wants to change for the better. Like when I talk like this, and that inner voice hits you and say he's preaching to me, or you start to feel that warm sensation in your chest or in your face, and you're like, yo, he's like really getting to me right now, it's because you're probably in a place where your body, your soul, your mind is tired of losing. You're at a place where you're tired of being picked last, where you're tired of being a butt of people's jokes, where you're tired, right? So this is getting to you. Why is it getting to you? Because you want more. That's the fighter on the inside of you saying it's time for you to start fighting for yourself. It's time for you to start fighting for yourself. So yes, this is deep. Yes, this is opportunity. Like today's talk, like I did this same talk with Easton baseball, and it didn't go this deep. But I feel it on the inside of me to be able to share this with somebody, because I felt like somebody on this Easton fast pitch needed to hear this. You have what it takes. You're special. But you won't be special if you don't believe it in yourself. All it takes for a tiny seed to grow into a tree is for one person to believe in it. And that one person is you. You have that tree of life right here. And it's all up to you. All you have to do is believe and work hard. Believe and work hard, and you have it. You got this. For real. I was talking to another buddy of mine, and we're going to get to the Q&A. I'm sorry, but I just feel like this is some good stuff. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He called me up, and he was sharing with me how, he's an entrepreneur, and how the quarantine was really bothering him, and he didn't get a chance to get out here and start 2020 like he wanted to because of the quarantine. And I told him something that really resonated with me. I'm going to share it with you girls today. I said to him, you know what? It's funny how things work out. It's funny how when things happen, you get a clear vision on the other side. And I told him, and I said, I think it's a blessing, not a blessing that Corona hit and affected. I'm just saying I'm looking from a different perspective, that it slowed me down enough for me to see what the things that matters in life. This quarantine, you have one of two ways of coming out of this quarantine, either the same or changed. And I chose changed. I slowed this game down, and I said, you know what? I don't want to think differently. I don't want to walk. I said, I want to think differently. I want to walk differently. I want to talk differently. I want to lead differently. I want so much more out of it. But I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for these types of talks. So I'm telling you, if you can hear my voice today, you got it. You got what it takes to be great. For real, you do. It's just a decision. Make that decision today. Right now, on this live, to say that I'm going to be great. I will get it done. That scholarship is mine. That position is mine. Everything that I want, I'm going to have it. You got to start to name it and claim it. And if you can start to do that and put a plan of action together, you're going to blossom to be something that you didn't even see before. You got this, girls. You got this. Dang, man, I wish I could hug you all. I wish I could be like, yo, come here. Oh my God, I'm about to start crying. Let's cry together. All right. So let's get to the Q&As. Love you girls, man.